Hello, 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 my collectors. How are y'all? Hope all is well. Hope all is well. I want to thank each and every person that new people, old people that is tapping in and listening to me. Again, I'm really just getting it started. It takes time, to build anything, but I do appreciate all of you that are taking time to listen to the word or the message that I have to give out. So, if you know, you know, before I come on here, I always pray on my card, so please know this. And one thing about this, y'all, if it don't resonate, then it's good. If it don't fit, don't force it. You understand? I'm not telling y'all have to believe everything I say. Or, you know what I'm saying? Just be mindful, be open, just take in something new, some new knowledge, just sit back and listen. And with that being said, I just want to say again that I appreciate y'all. So, if you know, you know, let's get into it. So, y'all, my collectives, you got somebody, a particular person that is feeling like the reason why they couldn't be in this connection with you is because they couldn't give to you like they wanted to because they were still healing from their past. This is somebody that already knew this. They already knew that before you that they had some unhealed issues. See, the thing about this is this particular person is somebody that goes from one relationship to the next. You feel me? They never take time to sit nowhere back and heal. So with the fact that they were already healing from something before they met you and then got with you and went through something and now y'all are at a separation and then they got with somebody else, you feel me? And they're still not healed from that. But this is somebody that could never get past you. Could not get past you, collectives. Stuck on you. You are somebody that they truly, truly love. And they can truly never get over. Somebody who's, looking at their phone every day. Hoping that they will see a message from you. Somebody that ghosted you because it was getting too intense. Like, when they get to the point to where they're falling in love or they feel like they really care about somebody, they run. This is somebody who runs away from love. Instead of let love take its place, instead of let things happen, they run. This is somebody that don't let people into their life as easily because they have trust issues. They have trust issues within themselves. This is also somebody that's right now, that's on a spiritual journey, that has been awakened. You awaken this person. Just by being around them, just by encouraging them. Somebody is heavily in their thoughts because they knew and they know that they juggled you. They juggled you and they juggled this other person. Somebody who had you in a third party. Somebody got some heavy shit on their mind when it comes to you. To the point to where this is somebody that is always having some type of headaches. Because they're thinking about you moving on and being in your happily ever after. Without them. But this is something they chose. Somebody that wants to take a chance. Because right now, collectives, with them not being with you, is killing them. Somebody who know they fucked up. They don't know what to say to you or how to make it right. Somebody who missed the connection, missed the chemistry. Somebody who missed making love to you would just do anything they could possibly do just to hold you again. But see, they fucked that up. When they chose to walk a different path, when they chose to listen to low vibrational people, when they chose to go around all the pick-me-ass females, somebody who would just do any and everything they wanted them to do just to be with them. Because, baby, over here, we don't do that. You're going to love me for me. Over here, there's boundaries. There are things that you can and cannot do. They know that they messed up, but all they can think about is the passion and the love and the unconditional shit that you gave that they fucked over. And somebody who feels like it isn't over. Like you have not heard the last of this person. This is somebody that feels like y'all have unfinished business because this particular person see that you done moved on. They know you done disconnected. They know you done walked away. They see that shit. They watching you. Whether it's online, whether they driving past your house, whether they're asking questions about you or somebody telling them about you, and maybe you got people talking about you right now. Maybe you are the topic of conversation. That just lets you know how much you love the envied. That just lets you know how much you have flourished and nourished and evolved. You have elevated. You have moved up to a step higher. So, yeah, they want to come back. Yeah, they want to be around you because they know they messed over you. Somebody who is dreaming about you consistently. Like when I say you are heavily on this person's mind, you are. Somebody who hates that they have to wake up because it's so beautiful in the 5D. This is somebody that's seeing shit in the 5D because they know they fucked up. This is somebody that let other people, family members, friends, talk about you and get them to turn them into a different direction. Because let me tell you something, collectives. With you, they knew this person would evolve. With you, they knew this person would heal. With you, they knew things would be bad. These are people that did not want this person to do no better because they want them to sit somewhere and be stupid, stuck in the way with them. They're around people who don't want better, who not thinking about the future. They're around motherfuckers who don't know what they're going to do day to day. They just going day for day, waking up, trying to figure out how they're going to get this, how they're going to get that, how they're going to get that. This is somebody that is around people that have no dreams, no morals. This people, you know what I'm saying, they have no priorities. These are people that are just getting up, thinking life's a game, thinking shit is sweet. So this is somebody that was worried about what other people thought and said about you because the picture that they painted of y'all collectives was bad. They down talked you because you walked away. You walked away because you knew at this particular time, it was time for it to be all about you, for you to focus on you, your foundation. And if you got kids, you had to focus on that. But because you can't be strong for your, you know what I'm saying, for other people and doing things that you know that mean you know good. You have to be strong for you because if you're not strong for you, how can you be strong for your kids? This is somebody that was very selfish. Talking about they didn't know how the family was going to accept you. What you mean by that? Because family was good when the collective was pulling up, taking them here and there, letting them borrow this, letting them come over, letting them spend the night. They was good with you until you walked away from this person. Then everybody in the world had the worst shit to say about you because you chose yourself. How you mad at me for choosing myself? You feel me? Now, you know that they've had this awakening. They're on this spiritual journey. Because they tapped in just like you are. They have spiritual gifts just like you are. Why do you think y'all were brought together? Now, they're talking about they don't care what people think anymore. They've been giving bad advice. I'm listening to my intuition. I know you are the one. Confirmation. Confirmation. Now somebody done woke up, coming out of hermit mode. You know what I'm saying? Coming out to see what's out there because they know that these people lied to them. They know these people painted illusions to them. They know these people sold them a dream. Somebody that this person is not even happy in the current situation. They're miserable without you. They're very miserable. Why they done went through all these multiple people trying to find you and could not find you. There's only one you, collectives. Baby, it's only one you. This is somebody that knew that you wasn't going to put up with their shit. You crushed their big ass ego. And this is what made that person respect you even more because you, boundaries. You drew a line, you walked away. And you know what I'm saying? If you can't do what it is that you need to do for this connection and this relationship, there ain't nothing the collectives can do for you. You was giving so much to this person that you didn't have nothing to give to yourself. You were pouring into this person. Pouring. And they weren't pouring shit back into your cup. Not at all. And now, you know, this person was, you know, was making excuses. Somebody tricked they dumbasses into believing that they had a baby on the way. Somebody lied. Fake news. This is somebody that's trying to make their way out. But this is somebody that bound to trap themselves to a situation. Didn't nobody do that to them. Because like I said, somebody thought the grass was greener on the other side with Susie over there, with Eric over there, or whoever they chose to be with over there. Shit was sweet over there. And then they figured it out. Then they realizing collectives that y'all were the only ones that really ever gave a damn about they dumb asses. It ain't no fun when the rapper got the gun. Now you trying to swing the block. Come back to the collectives because you know they doing good. That's how it is. When you get past some shit and you heal and you start doing what you need to do for you, like you've been planting your seeds, you've been getting your blessings, you know what I'm saying? New cars, new houses, new loves. When a person knows that you are unbothered and you're no longer focused on them, even thinking about them, even checking up on them, that's when they want to come back and disrupt your peace. This is somebody that got blocked, that wants you to unblock them, that's been calling you from unknown numbers you don't know. You know why this person cannot get in contact with you, baby? Because this is somebody from the past. So it means the number that they had is a past number. We're in the present right now. Of course you don't have this number. Of course you don't. But they want you to unblock them. Somebody let addictions cloud their visions. Somebody let addictions cloud their visions. They let other low vibrational people cloud their visions. They let a lot of shit cloud their visions. And this is somebody that's trying to get their life together that, didn't feel like they was on the same level as you. This is somebody that felt like you was a boss and they was feeling very insecure, but they didn't have no reason to feel like that because you did not treat this person no different, less than, just because they wasn't up, you know what I'm saying, as the same maybe tax bracket as you. You didn't treat this person no different. This was a give and take. You know what I'm saying? You do for me, I do for you. It wasn't about that. But this person was so insecure with themselves about the money you was making, the things that you were doing, and insecure, but they were jealous. And I don't understand how you could be with somebody and love them and show them how no matter what, you know what I'm saying, you'll be there for them because it wasn't about the money. It's the little things for me. Somebody, can make up all the excuses and reasons in the world of why they didn't do what they did. But see, communication is the key. Communication is the problem. This person bottled things up a lot. This person, they were quiet, but they wasn't quiet. You get what I'm saying? This is somebody who only really spoke out and got loud when they got mad. But even when they did that, they didn't even speak the truth. You understand? And that for me is an issue. It's the knowing for me. And now these dumbasses starting to panic because it's been so long since they seen or heard your voice. Did somebody feel like that you moving in silence because they can't see what you're doing? They don't know what you got going on behind them closed doors. And that is not a need to know for them. My girl, my guy, it's not a need to know. It's not that you moving in silence or you being sneaky. What you doing for you. That what you doing no longer concerns them. Y'all ain't even in the same group. Y'all don't even run in the same area. Some of y'all have even moved distance apart from each other. So yeah, it's not important. You know what I'm saying? That they cannot see or know what you do. It's not important. They can panic all they want to. When it was time to panic, they didn't panic. Don't panic now that you know the collectives have moved on. And see, they know this because they can feel that energy. They know there's a lot of detachments there. This is somebody that was hiding their feelings, their true feelings, because they were scared of commitment. And, they didn't want to lose their freedom. This somebody wanted to have their cake and eat it too. But baby, goddamn me, you can't do that. You cannot do that. It was easier for them to lie than to tell the truth. And now they wishing their dumb asses could take it back. And now they want to pop up on you. They just want to pop up on you and try to plan some shit like a romantic date. Netflix and chill like old times. There's somebody that wants to come in and act like they want to cook for you. Act like they just want to be friends with no strings attached. But see, baby, that's the whole motherfucking plan right there. The plan is to come in and do that so they can ooh and sweet talk you and then love bum you and try to get you in the bed, baby. That's what they're trying to do. Somebody who's ready to come clean with all the shit that they should have came clean with before. Now they're ready to come in and tell you about the happening. What happened? You can't take back the happening. And if you didn't tell me what I needed to know back then when it was happening, baby, there ain't no point. Because like I said, we've moved past that. The collectives have moved past that. Now they're ready to come clean because they don't want to lose you again. You ain't even got them yet. You ain't even got there to try to get back. What you mean lose them again? Somebody's going through a lot right now. They needed time and space to gather their thoughts. But you know what? Instead of them doing things the way they did, they should have just said that. That's why I said in the beginning, communication is the key here. What do you mean? This person, collectives, is stalking you. They check up on you so often. They're watching, you know what I'm saying, your Facebook, your TikTok. Whatever it is you do, and you're vocal about it, and people, navigate to it and listen to it, baby, they watch it. And they can't stop thinking about you. This is somebody that is seeing all the synchronicities and is driving them insane, which it should. They hate that they hurt you. They know you didn't deserve this. And this is somebody that knows you're not blaming yourself and it was their goddamn fault. And this somebody has you in a third party that was cheating that's ready now, like I said, to come in and admit the happening. Somebody who pretended like they didn't care, and it was quite the opposite. The feelings for you were back then obsessive, and they're a little bit obsessive now. Somebody who wants to come in, like I said, and love bomb you. Somebody wants to come in and propose an offer. Somebody wants to put a ring on it because now they're feeling like the time is right. Somebody that you're still having this telepathic communication with, telepathically. So in some ways, y'all are still connected because y'all were meant to be. But this person got off path because they wanted to party like a rock star. Somebody who is missing everything about you, your voice, your laugh, your humor, your touch. Somebody's in their feelings today, collectives. And they're trying to, this is somebody that's now learning how to love themselves. Thanks to you. Thanks to you. You taught this person a lot. You taught this person, and I ain't trying to be funny. You taught this person the unconditional love. This is somebody that did not get that at home. This is somebody that's as well still suffering from childhood trauma that has not got past a lot of things. This is somebody that has a parent, whether it was a father or mother, that did not give them, oh, my words are getting twisted, excuse me, that did not give them this unconditional love. And what you showed them and what you gave them and how you treated them, it scared them. So they ran. And I'm not making excuses for it because this person knew you. Don't get it twisted. They did. But they're want to give you your flowers for you, teaching them how to love themselves. And they see that you love yourself. You love and you taught them how to love them. You feel me? So there's a lesson in everything when it comes to this. This is somebody that is really tired of the silent treatment, that wants to sit down and talk about all this once and for all. Somebody who was loving variety. Oh, baby, did they love variety? They loved it. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. You love who love you. But it's something about you collectives that they just cannot resist. Somebody was used to getting their way, but baby, this is somebody that you put in their place. This is an individual that knows that you do not play with them. They know how far to go with you. They know what it is and what it ain't, like I said. And they know that you are different from the rest. Did anybody outside of you didn't mean nothing to them, collectives? This is somebody that wants you and you only, that wants to know how you feel about them. Do you think about them? Do you still want me? Do you still love me? Somebody needs to know. Because they hurting right now. They really hurting about this situation and you not even wanting their ass back. And I cannot blame you because you're not entitled to take this person back just because they feeling this way at this motherfucking particular time. Because, baby, it took this person some time to get to the place to even have this much to say to you. You feel me? Because I know when they step to you collectively, they got to come correct. But they got 21 questions. Do you understand? And they're at a crossroads. Somebody's trying to figure out if they should fight for this, or should they move on? Because relationships are a lot of work. This is somebody that was in that non-committable ass energy, but they realizing that all this shit they did and done, it amounted to nothing. Because now their asses is out in cold. They're out in the cold. Don't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of. They tried to replace you. Confirmation, like I just said. They tried to replace you, but it did not work out because they were always madly in love with you. And they was fighting it. And they knew it was divine because, baby, like I said, somebody sold them a dream. Painted illusions. Gaslit they dumb asses. And they fell for it. So they got exactly what they deserved. Damn it, I can't make this up. The grass wasn't greener. I regret actions. They regret their actions. And they knew they was a fool. They had karmic partner interference. We already know, you know what I'm saying, they had you in a third party. And now you sitting here going crazy without the collectives and you want them so bad because you see that they're doing good. And they're unbothered. Boy, I tell you, this is most definitely a twin flame. Somebody that knows that you are very smart, been knowing you were smart, and they know you done figured that shit out. You have spiritual gifts. You have spiritual gifts. And they know this. If they know what they done messed up collectives. This person is really going through it, reminiscing, looking at pictures. And not to mention, if y'all make videos or anything, playing it over and over again. This is somebody that's had this shit for a long time. This is just how, they feel about you. But like I said, no communication. You know what I'm saying? Closed mouths don't get heard or fed. You feel me? You feel me? And the thing about it is, this person know that this was a hard-ass lesson to learn because their asses was out of control. And this is like, man, I can't make it up. I have abandonment issues, suffering from childhood trauma. Somebody who grew up in a single-parent household. They had a rough childhood. I cannot make it up, collectives. And they took all that, and then you gave them something that was very new, fresh, and loving, something that they never experienced. And this person ran. They ran. But they should have communicated that with you. Because you taught this person how to love. You taught this person how to feel. You taught this person that it was more to life than somebody treating you bad and not giving a fuck about you. You taught them this. And this scared this person. They're still suffering from childhood trauma. But baby, when I tell you, there's somebody that did not think you would walk away. And then they're devastated. They're very devastated. They're very fucking devastated. And they hurt. And they hurt. But you know what? It's just not all about their feelings. It's about yours as well. You had to walk away. You had to detach to get yourself to get yourself back on one accord. You know, with the things that you knew you were supposed to do. And you got to love yourself, because if you don't love yourself, collectives, you cannot love nobody else. And this is what this person had to learn. They didn't think you would walk away. And they've been putting on a front. You know what I'm saying? We know that their life wasn't what it seemed to be on the outside. You already know this. So at the end of the day, this is somebody that has had an awakening, that knows that you are their soulmate. And they know that your bond is magnetic. And they've been seeing all the signs. So with that, no matter what you've been through, what they've been through, they're just now realizing, some late, you know, a little later than others, but they're getting it. Now, the thing for me is, you know, some of, you know, the relationships were bad and some of them were good. I'm not telling you to go back to this person. I'm just telling you that this person has had an awakening, and they're realizing that they did you wrong. They're realizing that you were the only one that really ever gave a damn about them, genuinely gave a fuck about them with that unconditional shit. So somebody wants to come back, you know what I'm saying, and give you your flowers and let you know that they know they fucked up, and you know, apologize for the mistakes and apologize for not being more open and able to communicate. Now, like I said, I'm not saying that you even have to hear this person out. But in my heart, collectives, I feel like y'all still care about this person. So any conversation is worth listening to if that's what you're feeling. But that does not mean that you have to go on and reconnect and do all of this with this person. Now, if for those of you that have moved on and started a new relationship and doing new things and want different, baby, I ain't mad at you there either, because sometimes it's a little too late. People wait too long. You know, and the longer you're without somebody, the longer you're, you know, at peace with it. You feel me? So all I'm saying is, you got somebody that wants to sit down and have a real conversation about the reasons being and why. And it's up to you, collectives, to listen. But read the room, keep your antennas up. You know what you really want to accept, and you know what you really won't do. All right, y'all. Thanks for listening. Until next time. Bye-bye now.